right, son. We keep humping all night, we'll be in Dallas by morning. We're finally in Texas.
Hey, Bandit, we got you-know-who on my back door one more time.
Bandit, if you make a left turn on this next dirt road, then your ass is gonna be grass, and I'm gonna mow it.
You ought to put some preparation H on your lips, Buford, because you're talking out of your you-know-what.
This is the left, Bandit. Now you gonna take that challenge or not?
Come on, fat boy. Yeah. Snowman, you keep on hooking it down the road. Old Buford thinks he's suckered me into something, but it ain't gonna happen. We're both going out onto this desert, but only one of us is coming back. You hear that, Buford?
Are you ready, Gaylord? We are ready with Charge Akimbo. Are you ready, Reggie? We are prepared for combat. And are you ready, Bandit?
I was born ready, Lord S.
Just take a little look up to your right. Now take a little look up to your left. Now take a look behind you. I'm about to crush your walnuts.
About to get my walnuts out of here.
Breaker 19, come on back. Let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Antennas high, touching the sky, signal strong as we pass by. The Ontario CB Club is where we belong, under the open sky. So tune in now, don't be shy. Join our convoy, give it a try. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride the CB love that won't die. Come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Breaker 19, come on back. Let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride the CB love that won't die.
All right, let me press the Facebook also. 2 seconds, guys, 2 seconds. All right, we're live on Facebook as well. Thank you all for coming. It's your host, Nick. It is Saturday. Let me key up from here too. It is Saturday, but we are doing the live net tonight because yours truly last night got stuck and couldn't make it on time. I slept 9 o'clock and I woke up 5 a.m. I ate something and then I slept and I woke up 10 a.m. So I was tired. All right, let's see. Who do we have here? We got lots of good people, lots of good friends. Thanks, everybody, for joining. So, yeah, I'm not going to look there because there is a delay on the internet and I don't want to. Yeah, so we're doing it tonight. I hope the audio is okay.
I love it. You guys are so great.
You are awesome too. Thank you. And the Facebook stream is going on. Give me 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. I want to tell everybody on Facebook that we are up and running. Let me refresh this page. Ta-da-ta-dam. There you go. Okay, so everybody got the notification. Should be okay. I don't need to send it again. All right. All right. So, okay, we start with the check-ins. We use the Zello app. There is also a phone number that you can call, and I can get you on the air. That number is 1-289-799-7414, and I can get you on the air. If you are on Facebook, just refresh the page, and you will see the stream. Or do I need to send another mass notification? Let me see here. I sent it already. I cannot send it again. So, guys, thanks for coming. All right. So we're gonna start with the check-ins. We start with our friends on Zello first, and then I look at all your comments and all your hellos and whatnot. So I'm gonna say Saturday. I usually say Friday, but again, we missed our appointment. So it will be January 17, 2026 for the record. And guys, remember on Zello, your check-ins, we're going to do one person at a time. I want to hear you speaking so we can give a chance to everybody to say something and say hello and whatnot. So don't race to key up, okay? Don't race. We're gonna take one at a time. All right. So I'm giving it to you guys on Zello. Go ahead.
9 Alpha Tango 962. Evening, everybody. How's things going? Trans Canada Radio.
What did I just said?
In the Danforth Village. Rob, the name. Saying hello to everybody.
Thanks, Rob. Guys, I said one at a time. Okay, one at a time. One at a time, please, and thank you. Dan, thanks for coming. I heard oh no, you're BC. I heard Alberta 645 Alberta was coming in on 38 earlier. But I don't know, do you hang out on those channels like 38, 37 and whatnot, or you always above the you're always on the free band? Hey Dan?
Yeah, I'm always up on the free bands there. Yeah, I don't bother really much with the lower channels. I did talk to Wayne though today out of his pickup. That was a cool little conversation.
Nice, nice.
He was coming in here between an S6 and an S7.
Good
And
stuff.
after that, I was able to get into Japan and Brazil.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Good stuff. Good stuff. See guys, if you have a big one, what happens? You get so lucky if you have a big one. Antenna, I mean, antenna. Number 2 was Rob. Rob, go ahead. The floor is yours. Thank you for stopping by.
Just hanging in there, taking it one day at a time. Like I said, this trying to set up that wire pole day again. It's just
Hey, Dave.
not in this kind of weather, man. Not in this kind of weather.
Oh, come on. You just finished telling us how you do you used to do a belly to belly suplex on Brock Lesnar, and now you're telling me you cannot go out and hang that wire. Come on.
You're a card and a half. I'm gonna let everybody else go, and I'll be standing by.
And Oscar Charlie 236 winning the Asker. Thanks, Rob.
Wayne, how many kilowatts were you using when you made that contact with Dan? I'm sure you hide in because you drive a pickup. I know I seen you. You have like a a couple of tractor trailer batteries. You know, they're like 2 feet long and or 3 feet long, and you have like 6 of them in parallel or whatnot, and you're running a kilowatt at the back of the pickup, right?
Wouldn't that be pretty sweet? I actually plugged into the cigarette lighter while the power cord.
Cigarette lighter.
Of course, I then two barefoot. A little Will on the roof.
Cigarette lighter, come on.
I heard Dan on, I think it was 640.
Guys, I'll get to you on YouTube.
And,
Give me 2 seconds. And on Facebook.
No, it was 650. He was telling somebody to go to 640, and I heard that. So he knew that it was him that I had heard. And anyway, I was going to the grocery store, and he caught me and told me to go back to pick the truck, and we had a good little queue. So.
Wow, interesting story. Interesting story. I'm sure you're gonna exchange QSL cards, right?
Well, we've already done that. We can't pollute the post office with too many QSL cards. We've got a couple done each way already. Although Canada Post does need the support, right?
Yeah, that's exactly the point. All right, who wants to be number 4? Thanks, Wayne. Thanks for stopping by. Who wants to be number 4? Let me hear you.
9 Oscar Charlie 209 Roscoe from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Congratulations, Dan.
Oh, but
Wayne there making contact again, especially at the portable there, Wayne. That's where I do my best work, is out of the portable.
And Matt, 30-30, why do you go Tennessee? Sorry about that, Nick.
No problemos, no problemos. Roscoe, you're enjoying your vacation. What's the weather there now? Can you post a picture of, like, did you go to the beach? And do you have like can you send us like the beautiful people there by the beach or something? Oops.
I do have a few pictures. Eating shrimp tacos on the beach side there today out of a nice little Mexican restaurant. It's been great. A little bit overcast with 23 to 29 degrees, like anywhere back and forth there. So
good
stuff.
Good
holiday so far.
Good stuff.
9 Oscar Charlie 67 checking in. Eric from Hamilton.
Yes, Eric, I'm gonna pass it on to you in a second. Thanks, Roscoe. Because I know some guys are sneaky. They pretend, they go by the beach. They pretend they take a picture of the scenery, and in the corner you see the bikini sticking out. Ooh. And yeah, I was expecting a shot like that, but anyway, that's totally fine. All right, let me say hello to Matt. Matt, 3030. You're on number 5 on the check-ins list. Matt, go ahead.
Evening, everybody. Well, I'm kind of concerned about my Anytone. Now, the channel button on my radio, the knob, the black plastic knob, it's loose, but I took it off, and the thing inside, where you turn the channels, it's tight, but I think that black knob is wore out, and I don't know where to get it except to put another knob on my Anytone there. So yeah, everything here's doing good.
All right, quick tip: you go get some masking tape, cut a small stripe, put it in that hole in there, and then push the knob back into its place. Okay. And let us know how that went. Let me say hello to number 6, 9 Oscar Charlie 67, to our good friend Eric from Hamilton. Go ahead, Eric. How's your day over there?
Hey guys, watching a fair bit of football today. Not really much. We didn't get that much snow from that snowstorm because when I went out today, it looked like there was about 5, maybe 2 or 3 inches left on the ground. That's it. It was warm today for a while, but now it's gotten cold. I know that Toronto got between 25 to 35 centimeters of snow. I thought we got more than 15.
Yeah, yeah, it is what it is. What can we do? Yeah. Yesterday was like minus 13 or something. Feeling like minus 18 or something like that. Crazy, crazy stuff. Who wants to be caller number 7? We'll take number 7, and then I'm going to say hello to our friends on YouTube and Facebook because I see their comments are going full blast. So I don't want to ignore you guys. Let's take one more, number 7, and then we will come back.
Nine Oscar Charlie 923, Mike D, Seabright, Ontario. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, Mike, how's it going over there in your side of the woods?
Well, things are too bad here. We didn't get too much snow, not enough to get the tractor going, but I had the 4-wheeler and a little blade on it and cleared things up and fighting my first man cold in a lot of years. Other than that, everything is good. How are you, Nick?
Trying to survive. I couldn't make it last night. I got stuck outside of the airport. I had to wait and cross the runway, and they were doing maintenance at the time, so I couldn't. It took like more than an hour. And yeah, let me go real quick to YouTube. First was William. William, thank you so much. I will check you in on number 8, my friend. I'm sorry, but we do the check-ins on Zello first. Thanks so much for coming. Ron also was with us. Ron, thank you so much for coming. I'll check you in on number 9, 6521 Nova Scotia. Yes, sir. Thanks for coming. Who else? Who else? Who else? We got Al. You control too much. Don't interrupt. I have to. Oh, you spoke to Peter. That's why. Okay, Al. I'll check you in number 10. Okay, number 10. Thanks for stopping by. Let me say hello to our good friend Jeff from Ottawa. Jeff, thank you so much. Honestly, you didn't have to. Thank you. Happy Saturday night. We usually say happy Friday, but tonight, yeah, it happens, right? Thank you so much. Oh, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You didn't have to. All right. We have Ralph, 413. Ralph, I'll check you in, my friend. Thanks for coming. You are number 12 on the check-ins list. R1W70. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday night. Again, this is only today. Usually we do it Fridays. Yeah. So who else we have here? Misfit. Yes. UDX 404. I'll check you in on number 13. UDX 404. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday night. Thank you for coming. Yeah, a day late. It's better late than never, right? Better late than never. Ralph says, best in town from the waist on down, or how do you mean that, Ralph? John, JG Mopar. I'll check in on number 14. Yes, I saw you. I saw you on Facebook as well. Thanks so much, John. Thanks for stopping by. Larry. Larry. Oh gosh. Oh my God. Larry, you're sneaking up on me. You are sneaking up on me. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to put a background on this chat here. Hold on. Just a minute. I totally forgot about that. I'm like, why is it so dark? There you go. It's a little more green. It looks more natural. All right. Let's sorry guys on Zello. Let's go back on Facebook real quick. I don't want to leave the people alone there. Thanks guys. David 181 181 New Brunswick. Thanks so much, Dave. Happy Saturday night. Number 15 on the check-ins list. L, number 16. Al, thank you so much. 1957, 9 Oscar Charlie, 1957. Thanks, guys. John, yeah, I see you. David, good evening, my friend, and everyone on the live chat. 73 from 9 Oscar Charlie, 185. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, David. Our good friend Dave is watching from Facebook. Thanks, thumbs up. If you guys are watching on YouTube, it's a totally different story. You can see my face. Not that you miss anything, but I'm just saying. John, I got you here, UDX 76 on number 14. Thank you so much, John. And David is 9 Oscar Charlie 185, number 17 on the check-ins list from Newfoundland, Canada. Beautiful, amazing. Thank you. And then we have Mark. Mark is our good friend from Buffalo. Mark 207 Buffalo. Thank you so much. You are on number 18. Guys, we do have a telephone line. You can call in and say hello. The line, and I'll get you on the air the same way. Like, remember, you used to call your radio station and request a song. We don't play music, but I can get you on the air. The number is 1289 799 7414 799 7414. Number 18 Buffalo. Mark, thanks, Mark. And we got new comments. Jim, thanks so much, Jim. I'll check you in on number 19. All right. Jim is 9 Oscar Charlie. Yeah. 16 LSB. Yeah, we're on 16 lower side, guys. We're on 16 lower side, no more 38. We do have a channel here. And if you want to check in number 20, I'm going to check in our good friend, Ken. Ken, I hope you're doing okay. Thumbs up. Thanks for stopping by. Ken is 9 Oscar Charlie 914. All right. Ari. Oh, Ari is watching on Facebook. 156. How about it? All right. We'll get to the air. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. I had the clarifier a little bit off. You're good now. You're good. Yeah, I think we have you, Joseph. I'll check you in 159. I'll check you in number 22. And I think the other one was Larry. You can try again, my friend, from the distance. We'll be back. We're on the side listening. All right, guys. I don't want to keep you too long. Hold on. Best in town from the waist on down. Yes, sir. Daryl. Thanks, Daryl. I'll check you in on number 23. Thanks for coming, Daryl. We missed, let me put the volume down. We missed last night's net. I did. Michael from Arizona, thank you so much. I'll check you in on number 24. Thank you for coming. Yep, number 24. Yes, sir. Who else we have? Charlie Tango DX UK. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for coming. You are number 25 on the check-ins list from 163 division. Thank you so much, my friend. Charlie Tango 052. Charlie Tango 052. Thanks so much. In Wales, of course. I've done a few contacts in the Wales with my window antenna, and let me show you. Let me show you my window antenna, just out of curiosity. Now, you can see my window antenna is up here. This is the antenna. I made another contact today on 10 meters, and as soon as I gave my call sign, the guy is like, he checked me out on QRZ, and it's like, is this the antenna you're talking right now? I'm like, yep. All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, we're gonna go back into. Thank you, Mr. Charlie Tango. You're number 25 on the check-ins list. Thanks so much. All right, back on Zillow, guys. Who wants to say hello? All we ask is first name and location. Go ahead.
Is it almost time for my bedtime? 975 Adam checking in.
Adam, thanks so much for stopping by. I heard earlier that somebody stole your walkie-talkie, your dog, or you threw it. You threw your walkie-talkie, and you think that the dog will bring it back, and he took it and took off on you.
Yeah, that's right. I dropped it underneath the bed, I guess, and my dog thought it was a chew toy. Yeah, luckily you didn't do no damage. You have a couple of teeth marks on the side, that's it.
All right, thanks, Adam. Thanks for joining. You're number 26 on the check-ins list. All right, let's go for number 27. Who wants to be number 27? Don't forget, did we have a missed call? How did I miss that? Guys, call again, call again. I didn't hear the thing ringing. Call again, 1289-799-7414. 1289-799-7414. And I'll get you on the air. You don't get to request a song, but I'll get you on the air. Go ahead. Who wants to be number 27? Go ahead. I didn't hear it ringing. What is this? Is the volume up? Is that Cody? Cody, I haven't saved your number, so I don't know if you are stalking me. Let me say hello to QSO. OSO, my bad. Victor Alpha 3, Oscar Charlie, Oscar. Thanks so much. In Carson, in Ontario. Yeah, you should try, my friend, Carson. You should try. Thanks so much for stopping by. That's my antenna up there that you see on the window, and I was all over the place today again. I spoke to, I made some good contacts. All right, let me see. Is Cody here or just Cody? I don't know the number. I didn't save it. It's either Cody or 21, because 21 is live too. So sorry about that, 21, if you are watching, but we missed our last night's net, and we had to do it tonight. Let me get rid of that antenna. That antenna, by the way, it has a 3/8 female bolt that I can put like a 20-meter coil, a 40 and an 80 and whatnot. All right, who's next? Who wants to be number 28? Go ahead.
Announcer Charlie, 1937, Jake from the Thumbnail.
Hey, my friend, thanks for coming. I checked you in on number 28. I hear noise. Maybe you're on the mobile. How's it going? Anything new and exciting with you?
Are you talking to Jake from the Thumbnail?
Yes, Jake from Etobicoke, because We don't check in and then we disappear. We check in and then we have a little chit chat. Okay, so you can share with us how's your day. If you burned any radios, knock on wood. If you bought any new radios, I don't know. Maybe you got into an argument and somebody threw it in the garbage. I don't know. Tell us anything that we should know.
Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. I just knocked out there. The app's not working to me. So I am mobile right now. I'm driving to Marie Curtis to try to get my 8-tone Quad 6 going on, what, channel 16 is it we got? So far, so good. I made a contact with Houston yesterday. Otherwise, I've just been playing around with it. Nothing too exciting yet, but I'm still learning, and things are coming along.
All right, Jack. Good stuff. Good stuff, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, we're on channel 16 Lower Side, and we are open for business in your neighborhood.
All right, man. That sounds good. I'll try to get on the air in a few minutes.
Yeah, no problem. Let me see your comments, guys. I don't want to leave you guys alone outside and ignore you. Yes, 20 meters was busy there. I don't have the Oscar Sierra. Oscar, if you want to share your first name, because I don't have the page open to look you up. Who says crank up the volume? Which volume? Golfy? All right. Okay, Golfy. I'll check you in on number 29. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Oh, Carson. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I'm confused here. Yeah, there you go, Carson. Thanks so much, buddy. Yeah, I didn't have. I heard a lot of people on 20, and yeah, it was good. And 15 meters was busy also, and 10 meters was busy as well. So thanks for that. Happy Saturday, Michael. Thanks, Carson. Yep. So good stuff. Let me go on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you don't get to see too much. Just my thumbs up. If you go on YouTube, you can see my face. Not that you're missing anything. Whoever was the caller, please try again. 1289 799 7414. I cannot believe I missed the call. 799 7414 1289. Should we call back? Yeah. Call back again. Call back again, and I'll get you on the air. All right. Okay, back on Zillow, guys. Back to you. Go ahead, say hello. All we ask is first name and location. Looking for number 30, number 30. Over.
You missed your first phone call.
See, unacceptable. But did you hear it ringing? I didn't hear it ringing. I cranked the volume all the way up. Unacceptable. I'm gonna ask for a refund. Go back here. All right, so let me put that volume up a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, that's right. All right, who else wants to say hello, guys, on Zello? Go ahead, please. The floor is yours. All right, we got something playing at least. What? What?
Ryan, Ontario, Cannabis 333. Next Mary. Screaming Eagle, we're on this.
Okay, you know what? Do you wanna play? Do you wanna replay Matt's voice there? And then I'll check you in on number 33 because you're 333. I'll check you in on number 33 there, Michael.
Sounds good. You're the boss.
Da, 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 da. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I can do it. Hold on. Because when you have Zello, you can go back and see what happened. People send pictures. Ooh, look at this. What is this? That's not an antenna. That's a hydro system that hydro pole that Roscoe sent. Yeah, something like that. All right, we'll go back here. All right, guys, tough crowd tonight. So, let me put the volume up a little bit. I don't want to knock down the phone. Yeah, so we are live on YouTube and Facebook. We are the Ontario CB Radio Club on channel 16, lower side. Any good stations out there would like to say hello? Over. See how I put it? There's no conditions at night, guys. I'm sorry. What? Hey, 1937. Thanks for coming. You're live on the air, my friend. You're gonna be famous now, like me, both of us. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You're probably so close that if I get out of the window and shout your name, you will probably hear me because I'm downtown, but I'm closer to Dufferin and King area, so maybe we are even closer than that. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Which way are you going, east or west? How about it there, mobile? Oh no, come on! You have your numbers wrong there. You have your numbers wrong, and I'm surprised you changed the channel because you're stuck on 38. Okay, all right. We'll have some elections then. We'll make elections. We will vote. The people will talk. Yeah, channel 16 is 27155, my friend. Over. All right, okay. Thanks for stopping by. I'll check you in on number 30. Okay, number 30. Yeah, there is a delay. There's a delay on the internet there. I can probably put the volume up for next time. Yeah. So who else? Who else wants to say hello here on channel 16, lower side? Da-da-da-da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It works. Let me say hello to a couple of comments that came in on Facebook. I'll be back. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know if you can hear if the volume is too loud. I usually have the sound of the radio go through the audio system, but then the people on Zello won't be able to hear it, and the people on Facebook won't be able to hear it. So we can do. David is asking if anyone knows where I can get an Anytone Quad 6 Pro. Let me know, please. I tried Amazon, but had to send it back. They are knockoffs. Thanks. Anybody? Let me say hello to Lance 540. Lance, thanks so much. I will check you in, my friend, on number 31 from Sutton. Thank you, sir. Happy Saturday night. Okay, guys, any ideas about the how to buy Anytone Quad 6 Pro? Go ahead.
Walcott Radio. They sell them. Because I went on there and they do have them. Walcott Radio.
Yeah, Walcott Radio is a CB shop in the States. Let me say hello real quick to Edgar, 9 Oscar Charlie 458. Thanks so much, Edgar from Newfoundland. Long time no see. I hope all is well with you and your family there. And yeah, we missed last night's live net Friday, and we're doing it tonight, just for a change. Just tonight. All right, I don't want to miss anyone else's comments. 3 people requested to participate, but where did they comment? I don't see their comments here. Let me refresh the page. I don't want to miss anybody. Let's see here, 2 seconds. Yes, sir. Last one was Lance. Okay, all right. Okay, back on Zello, guys. Any ideas how to order faster and to get like a good radio? The Anytone Quad 6 Pro. Anybody? I know they're looking at it right now. I bet you any money. Thanks, Edgar. Let me. Where am I?
What's the matter with the other brand that's on the Amazon? Isn't it a Quad 6 just under another name?
Thanks, Edgar. Yeah. Also, the Anytones guys. They're also CRT, Charlie Romeo Tango, and they sell in Europe. They call them CRTs. So yeah, but you should be able to find where was that website that I was looking? I sometimes go to AliExpress. It might take a month. I don't know. I don't want to, I don't want to influence anybody. Anybody else, guys? Go ahead.
What about radio? Anyone thought of that? I mean, they have one in Calgary, they have one in Edmonton, and I think they have one in Winnipeg. I'm not too sure, but there's more. The only one I know of is in Toronto. It's 4335 Steeles Avenue West.
No, the company that you mentioned does not sell CB radios anymore, unfortunately. Whatever they have left in stock, and then I don't think they're bringing any new ones.
there a few days ago, and yeah, I had to buy another harness because I was going to use a jumper pack with a cigarette lighter, and I got myself a nice little power supply, and it doesn't have the barrel jack, so the big barrel jack for the cigarette lighter. So I got that as a spare, so I went back there and I asked questions. I said, you know, they still have a few President radios. They still have a 980, you know, unit in.
No. The 980 Uniden does only 12 watts, and the Quad 6 Pro does more than 60. So, well, the one is a CB, the other one is a 10-12 meter ham radio. So, yeah. Anybody else, guys? Any suggestions? Let me look at YouTube. Daniel, yes, sir. Sorry, guys, I have to say hello to Daniel. Daniel, where did I put my pen? Come on. Oh, there it is. It's the same color as the case here. Daniel, I'll check you in on number 34. Thanks so much, Daniel. We usually see you on Zello, but doesn't matter. 2824. Thanks so much. I'll check you in on number 24 from Houston, Texas. Yes, sir. William says DX Canada. Okay, DX Canada sells some Anytone equipment. So yeah, I don't know if you want to take a quick look at dxcanada.com, and yeah, you can go and take a look. So that's Daniel. All right, and let me look at Facebook. I don't want to leave anybody outside. Hey, Bruce, I'll check you in on number 35. Bruce, thanks so much. Thumbs up. Thanks for stopping by from 9 Oscar Charlie 492 in Toronto. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, what did I press now? All right, okay. Back to you guys on Zello. Any ideas? Go ahead.
The name of that company again? V Canada something?
DX Delta X-ray. DX Canada.
Look into that. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll get some ideas there. Thanks again there, Nick.
Nick, I was going to jump in and say I got my Anytone from AliExpress online. It came with, I don't know, I think it was a couple weeks. Didn't take too long. Came pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen it on AliExpress. Again, it's a preference, guys. I don't know. I don't want to, do whatever you think is best for you. Okay. Yeah, you can either buy it from an American site and pay a little extra, or from a store, and then you know that the radio is legit, and then you can go back to that store, knock on wood. Okay, let me knock on wood and say, hey, it's not transmitting or whatever. Can I send it back? And they will say, yeah, send it back, pay the shipping, send it back, we'll fix it, whatever, and we will send it back. Again, I cannot, whatever you guys think is best for you. All right. William says Amazon. Okay, Amazon. Oh, what happened?
Nick, I was thinking about buying Anytone and from AliExpress. I've been buying quite a few stuff from them, like CD testers and stuff like that. Are they fake?
Don't know. What just happened, guys? What just happened? We lost the. There you go. I got scared. Sorry about that. No, I don't think so. They're fake, guys. I don't think they're fake. I don't know. He said he sent it back. Let me look here. Hey, Tony. We got Daniel. Who said about? Let me see here. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Oh, it was on Facebook. It was on Facebook. Sorry, my bad. David, yeah, David was asking. So, Dave, tell us what happened. You can type in on the chat here, and I will read the chat. One came and then you send it back. You said, why did you send it back? Do you want to share with us, and I'll try to read your comment. The other Dave is also, it's called Hessenate Alpha Tango Quad 6 Pro 10-meter mobile radio, amateur radio. Same radio, different badge. Yeah, it comes out as Hesitate or Hesitate. No, Hesitate. And or Hisnate. I don't know, guys. You correct me. And or it comes as CRT 9900, I believe. So it's basically the same radio. You know, I can go to Anyton and I can drop down $100, 100,000 cash, and say, hey, I want you to make a radio that looks like Anyton Quad 6, and I'm gonna name it Nick the Greek, and that's gonna be a new radio, plain and simple. That's how they do it. Somebody's on 16.
Hey, that sounds pretty good. The next time I ask, I'll say, listen, I'd like to have an Anytone radio, but it has to have the Greek on it.
It has to have the Greek approval. The Greek approval. Let me see, because I hear somebody. Is somebody on channel 16 here? We are the Ontario CB Radio Club, and we're live on YouTube and Facebook. So, if any stations can hear me, feel free to say hello. Over. What? What? I cannot make out what they're saying, guys. Sorry. I cannot make out what they're saying. So, yeah. Thanks, John. Thanks, John. Have a good night.
This is William, 21, 29, I believe it's got me on here as. Good evening, fellas. I hear that the new release of the Quad 6 is not as good as the previous two releases. That they're still advertising it. They've made a change on the motherboard, and but that it doesn't do the average PDP numbers.
Oh.
That the previous two releases of the radio did.
Oh.
That's what someone in South Carolina was telling me that does online radio reviews. I saw one of his online reviews earlier in the week, and he's got all three releases, and the new one isn't as good as the last one. They've added, they've got what is it, the 4K bandwidth option on it. It's supposed to make it better, like the last release had, but that it doesn't get the. They're not getting the DEP numbers that they were getting out of the previous two radios.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, William. Now, see, that I didn't know. That I didn't know. So if it's not making the same output, I don't know what they're thinking. Like, you make a radio and you make everybody happy because it's nice and powerful, and all of a sudden, are you having second thoughts? Like, why would you, you know, why don't you? I don't know. What do you guys think? Go ahead, please. You talk. Not only always me. Let me see your comments. Thanks, John. Thanks so much.
I know this much. I mean, I've had this radio for what, a year? A little over a year? I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah, I've seen nothing but good reviews, and so far it's worked pretty well for me. I think companies, they, like, I don't know, maybe they might get a good thing going, and then they'll just I don't know, put a cheaper piece of hardware in there to save a few bucks.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, the main board has a different main board number, and they've changed some of the things on the main board, and the guy tested them side by side, and the bass response in the radio of last year's model sounded more full. The 4K, when he had the 4K option on, it made it sound like it was more treble in his key down, and the DEP numbers were staying around 64, and on occasion they'd swing up to maybe 70. But the previous model he talks on quite a bit, and it does 80, 82 sometimes, 84 sometimes. But he's been he receives those radios. His son bought him one, and let him try it out. He's been getting them every time they release them ever since.
Yeah. Let me. So David says that he sent the radio back because it wouldn't transmit. Okay, it wouldn't transmit, and the main screen went out. So that's what David is saying. So I don't know, Dave. I honestly don't know what to tell you. You did good for sending it back because you didn't want to open it and or send it to somebody. They could have replaced it though. They could have replaced it. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know what else transpired. Let me remind you the phone number, guys. 1289-799-7414. I'll get you on the air. You can say hello. You can talk to us. John is saying good night. Thanks, John. Thanks for coming. And yeah, any comments or thoughts, guys, on this subject? Over. Yeah, I don't know. All right. What time is it? It's only 1 hour, 1 hour and 17 minutes, guys. We still have time. It's up to you if you want to say goodnight, then because I only see 23 people on Zello 7 are watching on Facebook, and 13 are watching on YouTube. Thanks, guys. Thank you all for joining. Yeah. So, any comments, concerns, guys? Feel free. The floor is yours. Yes, Mr. Bill. We are on channel 16, lower side. Okay, Mr. Bill. Channel 16, lower side, our official channel, and we are open for business in your neighborhood. Over. That's right. All right. So,
You know, 38 lower side, channel 6, channel 11. Everyone seems to congregate to those channels and they complain that there's too much traffic on there. There's hardly anything on channel 16. And I mean, they all want to stay on that one channel. And I mean, if I make a contact, I'm going to say, hey, go to channel 16, go to channel 32, or, you know, so we can get away from the noise and the cross-channeling of other radio operators. You know, let them go make a. Years ago, channel 10 was the call channel. You sit there and you stand by. Somebody calls you, you go to another channel. You never tie up channel 10.
He's absolutely right. Back in the 60s and 70s, that's all it was. Channel 10 was the call channel.
Hold on.
And on AM. And used to be some people, you know, they want to be jerks. They would key their mic and then put a elastic band on it and ruin everyone's conversation on a Sunday. But they did that, I don't know, until sideband showed up, and that kind of ended that. But he was absolutely correct. It was a main call channel. People stuck with it until sideband showed up. And before the 22 channel was the main one, but then we went to, you know, 40.
That's a beautiful radio.
Channel 16 was pretty popular for quite a while. Nobody wanted to go near the walkie-talkie channel 14. Nobody wanted to go
Yeah, 14. Yeah, you go and buy, back in the day, you buy your kids a couple of handheld walkie-talkies. Yeah, they can hear all the channels, but they can only transmit on one. And you see off that channel to make sure that you weren't interfering with their kids' game. But hey, when it's supper time came, you go on to channel 14, you call your kids in for supper.
Yeah, but a lot of hospital, a lot of industrial equipment made a lot of noise on Channel 14. It was pretty bad. And up in here, a fencer that's used on a farm, you can hear the noise on Channel 16 on a fencer in a farm. Like the electricity going across, what a racket it made. But other than that, it was pretty good. Some people for a while back in the early 80s went on Channel 18 for a while. Now some people on AM are on 27. And the old tube channel, they're on channel 11, 8 o'clock. And there's a few little groups doing their things. It's getting better now. Stay away from 38 sideband lower, because morons from outer space live there.
We're hearing interference from Scarborough General, but they changed their equipment, and, you know, it doesn't interfere on 14 anymore. But I heard that Scarborough Centenary has a 2-meter station there for strictly emergencies, like if a power outage or if there's no 911 in the area.
We'll get to you in a second.
Still, that would be strictly for, you know, in case of a national emergency where there is no cell phone service, a power storm. They still can get through to the hospital.
That's true. Yeah, the Russians are coming. I understand that. But you know, I know channel even 11 or 10. It was in the lower sideband. Some people tried that too, and the too much noise from industrial equipment. That's why they gave us this channel. That's 27 megahertz or 11 meters. They gave it to us because it's a crappy frequency.
Somebody's keying up at the same time.
I appreciate you guys coming in with this history because what I've been hearing like on the radio, especially Channel 6 on AM is pretty insane, and I'm really curious as to like, how many lots those guys are shooting out down south there, and what would you guys say about that? And then the other thing is I was listening in to some ham guys. I think it was on 10 meters, and one of the guys was on there. He was just saying like there was contesting going on, and he was just saying I'm not contesting. Anybody, I'm looking for people who want to have conversation, and I thought that was kind of cool. So I think I'm going to take a cue from that guy. Not obviously I'm not going to go on the ham bands and talk, but maybe start trying to get people to move on to like a clear channel.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Channel 6 AM is not coming from where you think it's coming. It's coming from Detroit, Chicago. These guys, these jigaboos, black guys, they own these big apartment buildings. They own them. They put these huge towers on top, and they just blast it. They don't give a damn. And the FCC show up once in a while and shut somebody down. Somebody else sets up somewhere else. They're terrible. Stay away from Channel 6 AM as best you can.
Oh, I didn't know that. So they're coming from Chicago and Detroit, are they? Oh, interesting. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, they own their own apartment buildings. They're a 4-story, 8-story building, old Rex. They put up a great big tower. I know because I met a good buddy of mine. I worked at Ford. And I had to go to the Ford plant in Detroit. And I said to the guy, I said, we get a lot of crap for you guys. Where are you? And he told me about it. He showed me the building where they were transmitted from. I go, holy crap. And they had great big tube amps and stuff like that. And they don't care. Their FCC show up once in a while, but not like before, because most equipment we have nowadays does not get interfered by citizen radio. Like not like back in the day, you had a TV set that worked in a linear amplifier, and you talk right to your neighbor's TV. But that's gone.
They use 27025 channel is a competition channel. It's like it was originally a DX channel back in the early 60s, but it's kind of like a technician's competition channel, and there are folks all over the country that host technician radio key downs, and so their stations on 27025, they might be doing 50,000 watts.
They hang out on channel 6, channel 11, and channel 28.
You can also hear them on channel 27, but there are a lot of good people on channel 27. They have a good talk fest and everything else like that on 27 AM. They used to be on 11, but they gave up. But they went on 27. You can hear them once in a while. They're local. They're from Toronto and Montreal and all that place. I don't know about the States.
You know that Deer Slayer guy down there on that AM channel? He's a pretty good guy.
A lot of those guys, they build their beams and their equipment for just 27025. They center their band. They don't broadband their antenna. They set up their antennas for 27025, and they talk back and forth to the Bahamas and Barbados and places like that to test the DX on them. But I've seen guys use 3,000 watts for drivers and key down 50,000 watt stations on 27025.
If you want to talk on CB, seriously, and you should tune your antenna to channel 40. just the channel 40. I mean, you go down to 38 a little bit. You go above a little bit. And if you just want to stay on CB, you're doing just fine. And you'll get good results. But if you want to, if you want to go higher, too much, or lower, too much, you're better off with like 10 meter, 20 meter, 80 meter. You're going to have a multi-band antenna. But that's enough. That's not dumb. Make an antenna that's tuned exactly to 40, and you're okay for a lot of talking, for a lot of people.
Oh, that's a good tip. Yeah, thanks for that, guys.
This is why I like Friday nights, see? Especially like times like this. These guys do know what they're talking about.
Educational CB 101. There you go.
Is that Friday?
Saturday night, Adam, you'll be late for church if you're talking like that.
Oh, I don't want to be late for church. I see the walls caving.
I can't go because the roof's going to fall down.
Breaker.
Go ahead, Breaker. Ah, sorry.
Go ahead there, Nate Trimmer.
So, the story has it, August the 12th. Write down that date, folks. August the 12th. NASA predicted the Earth will have zero gravity for 12 minutes.
Oh, cool. You fly like Superman.
Yeah, basically. So can your car, your lawnmower, everything else you have on the ground. Hopefully your house stays put.
Holy flying Kubotas, Harry.
Well, I take a great big rope, tie myself down, and hook myself up to a nice big post and watch the world fly around me.
We're here, guys. We're here.
It's not just, Facebook fake news. Everything's fake news now.
Fake news.
I don't want it to be fake news.
Fake
Hey,
news.
Duke, I don't think we're in the north anymore.
Well, what about the great big news about this gigantic flying saucers flying over Earth? I think I've heard that one since the 70s. It's still there, I think.
Five Atlas. I followed that for days, for weeks, for months. I was actually really fascinated by that thing, and all of a sudden it's gone, and I thought we were going to date our planet.
Why is NASA going to turn off the gravity?
I don't know what's going on, but it's really interesting. I love fake news.
Oh, do you mean we got to pay a gravity bill now?
Oh yeah.
Well, go
Oh yeah.
to YouTube. No, sorry, Facebook. And this is Mars. This is Mars. You see fake broken spaceships and little altars and idols and little towers and all kinds of crap. Well, a guy must be a good model builder. Oh, it's bullshit. Anyway.
Yeah, apparently the Earth has 2 moons.
The other one's invisible?
No, it's just hidden. It's hidden behind the other one.
Yeah, it rotates on a different axis, right?
Like when the poles collide. The other planet was called Zyrus.
Zyrus.
Yeah, holographic Earth.
Thought we were flat.
They are flat.
Don't start that conversation, geez, you'll have half the internet up in roars, and you know what I mean.
Come on, everybody knows the Antarctic is the end of the Earth. There's a big Antarctic wall or something.
Yeah, it's just like Jim Carrey in that movie there. What do you call that?
That was a great movie. He plays God.
Buffalo area.
Bruce Almighty.
Yes, that's the one. Great movie. Who was a black guy who played God? He's a great actor.
Morgan Freeman.
What?
Yes, sir. Great actor.
He plays a god, a president, everything. Even on some movie, World War II. Sorry. Crap, I forgot the movie. It's the movie where he played a general in the Civil War. And he was a good guy. Oh, I forgot. Damn it.
A great movie. What movie was that?
Yeah, that movie's name was, the title's Glory, I think.
That's it. You're right. You're a smart guy.
A very smart guy. Thank you.
He speaks Cajun French really too.
I remember Morgan Freeman when he was on a PBS show out of Boston called The Electric Family, I think.
Didn't say that. No, it was Electric Company. And about the unit in radios that you were talking about, don't waste your money. Don't buy those radios. You're just wasting your money because the display goes down on the radio. So don't waste your money on that radio.
Which radio is that? Scanners?
He's talking about in 980. I've had mine for like 5 years now. It works great, but from what I understand, just keep them away from the heat.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody bought a Quad 6 Pro and he had to send it back because the main screen won't show and the radio wouldn't transmit. I don't want to think that he misconnect, like he didn't connect the red with the red and the black with the black, so the radio didn't work, and he had to send it back. So that's with what happened to that radio. So 10:30, guys, 10:30, 1 hour and a half. We have 5 people watching on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. And let me see how many on YouTube. Let me see you guys here. 7. Yeah. So thanks all for being here. What else do you want to talk about? Go ahead. The floor is yours, guys.
How does one screw up with the red to the positive, black to the negative? How do you screw that up?
Colorblind?
I don't know.
Looking at my ceiling and whistling.
My father was colorblind. He could still tell.
Hey, Neil.
Alcohol?
Adam, that question was directed toward you. How did anybody screw that up? Like, really?
Oh, sorry guys. Adam knows. Yeah, we got you there. 13. Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt. It's Jacob Patoko, picture Carol Samuel Smith Park. So I got the pretty good range here on this edge phone anyway. Maybe it's that older model I got picked up from China. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can do that, Jake. I can hear you. Whereabouts are you? All right, all right. What kind of an antenna do you have there? I forgot to ask you. Yeah, I don't know if you ordered the 102. If you haven't, don't, because one single magnet is not going to do it. You're going to need a combination of 3 magnets in order to keep that up there. Because and if you go in the city, you might touch the streetcar lines. And if you go fast on the highway, like I don't know, 120, 130, the whole thing might fly away over. 16 lower side. Look at them. Everybody's here. Yeah, Jack, this is Bill asking you, where did you get the tri-magnet? In the US, yeah. Neil, I'll check you in on number 36. Thank you so much. Thank you, Neil. I don't know where you are, but there's no condition, so I don't think we can make the contact there. Thanks so much, though, for stopping by. All right, okay, guys. I'm gonna let go of because I'm keeping the channel here. We'll be on the site. We'll be listening. Over. Yeah, that's right. You need to pump it up a little bit there, Larry. He sounded like Larry. Whoever said that's right. Who? Who is Roger? Go ahead, Roger. Hey, Roger, go ahead. The floor is yours. Oh, that's Bert there. 298. Come on. Bart, you want to be famous? Say something. I got you live on Facebook and YouTube. Over. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm turning it down. Okay, bye. Go ahead, guys. Who was that? Who was that? Neil, was that you? That's right.
Wait, you must hear me on channel 16.
Who? Who is it then?
Kidding with you, man.
Oh, shoot. Sorry,
you can't
guys.
hear me. I'm too far to
If
the north.
it's not Bart, who is it then? Maybe his name is
Well, I could
Roger.
hear Toronto earlier when they were on the I forget what channel they were on.
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I'm too far away for them to hear me. But I'm somewhere in between, like half
This doesn't work, so we're gonna take it off.
400 kilometers from them.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy crap, Adam, you're 600 kilometers, you're almost neighbors.
Yeah, but I'm to the north, you know that.
I'm just trying different things, you know.
630 or 640
Just trying different things, guys.
Ottawa to Toronto? Somewhere around there, I see the sign.
Who was that?
I'm not too bad. I'm 165 kilometers from Toronto, downtown. That's not too bad.
About an hour's drive, I know. But if you're taking the GO, it's going to take a lot longer than that.
Well, I take the GO Transit, I go to Milton, and take it down to Toronto, avoid the traffic. But, what was Nick? Nick is on channel 60. Is he on lower or upper side? I don't know.
Lower.
Oh, lower. Okay. I'm going to give it a try. I'll try it.
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead and try it. Uh-oh.
Well, guys, this is William, 2127, I think, is what they've got me on here. I hope you have a good weekend. I'm going to go ahead and go say 73 so y'all have a radio program over in Fresno to go to. But I hope everything works out for you. If I can help you, let me know. And I think the problem with that particular radio is it has an RJ45 microphone connection and an RJ45 adapter for a 4-pin mic. If you don't wire your mic right for the adapter, it's not ever going to transmit. But anyway, you guys have a good night. It was nice talking to you, and I enjoyed it.
73, William. Thanks, man.
73's William. You rock.
See you later there, Bill. William. 73 to you too from Trans-Canada Radio, Fox 322.
Thank you, William. Thank you. Have a good night. I'll catch up with you on Dennis's show there in a bit. I might show it on the screen, actually. I cannot do sound because we are talking, and if he's talking, but I'll show it on my screen as well. Thank you, William. Thank you so much, my friend.
Well, I gotta get off here too. It's soon my witching hour to let you know who back out, so I better not say the over. He's sleeping on my bed right now, but it's soon his time.
73, Adam. We'll catch up 20 meters. You mean
right.
outside, Adam?
Uh-oh.
I'm getting enough walks in lately, though. It's a nice night out.
Yeah, they can spell too, so you can't get around it. Even if you spell the word, the dog gets all excited. They're smarter than what people portray them to be. Yeah, they can spell. You spell the word walk, they know what you're talking about. Yeah, we're going to the tail goes whipping around. Yeah, they know what is what. But Adam 73 to you. Talk to you later.
That reminds me. When I fart, my dog plays dead. 73, good night. I'm only kidding, by the way. I thought that would be so appropriate.
See, when I try to blame the dog, you know, hey, man, oh, man, you're rotten there. You know, what's going on? What are you beating your dog?
Hey, my wife does that. Every time she farts, she blames the dog. Well, heck, my mother, every time she farts, she blames the cat.
Typical.
Exactly, that's my point.
But when the dog really farts, oh my God, we got to clear the house. Forget it. Everyone's got to get out of that house. Whoa, 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 whoa. When that little girl, one nice little girl, she farted, man. It was silent but deadly. I mean, it's time to evacuate the house. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't think I've actually really heard my dog fart. I've heard it purple, but
What happened now? What happened? All right, we got some audio issues. No issues, but it's coming. I tried to put another audio
I live
there.
out in the country, and you know,
Oh,
I got horses just beside me. So sometimes they let off the biggest, loudest fart you can ever hear. And my wife said, "Who did that?" There's the horses out in the field. Yeah, sure.
yeah, it was the horses.
I heard that with cows. Apparently, it's cows that are ruining our ionosphere. How about those freaking morons, Weather Network people? All the cows are destroying the atmosphere because they're farting. Yeah, duh. I'm saying.
Blame it on your wife next time, Erie.
My wife is silent and deadly.
Who's
It's pretty liquid with a rock.
Well, I don't have many. I used to have chickens. I used to sit up on my antenna. When I turned the amp on, I had chicken dinner.
I got 3 horses over in the other side of my backyard there. But it's funny, they don't, even when they fart, they don't make much smell, but I've been behind some hay wagons there in wintertime, and man, I don't know what those horses are eating, but when they fart, they just gas you.
Hey Neil, I don't know if you're still here with us. If you go on YouTube, there's many more things to watch. Yeah, so
Hey guys, I'm gonna break in here. I'm not sure if Nick's still here. I wonder, who's this guy? Asking for Roger on channel 16 here. Is this like we got some troll out here or something going on?
yeah, I'm still here, Jack. It's just an innocent joke that we make sometimes. It's just a joke.
All right, I got you. Okay, all right, I'll get that. Okay, sure.
Hey, Nick, are you going to do a lot of Hamfests this year? You know, planned for this year?
Yes, the answer is yes, of course. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I hope I get to see you on a few.
Here, I'm going to jump in again. How do you find out where these Hamfests are?
Hey, Nick, your microphone's not very good here tonight.
All right, hold on. My microphone is not very good. Let me lower the CB. All right. You're talking about Zello, Dan?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah, you sound like you got your microphone.
Why am I too loud? I don't know, guys. I'm almost 2.5 feet away from the device. I can see the percentage of the volume going full, but I'm far away. So do I sound scratchy? Maybe that mic doesn't go with the radio. Jack,
It's just overmodulated. You know what the CB radio sounds like. The gain's up too high. You sound distorted.
oh God.
You sound muffled there, Nick.
You know, for that fellow who wants to Hamfest, you can just Google it on Ontario Ontario Hamfest, or Canadian Hamfest. They're all listed. You can find them all every month. Usually June, July, and August are the most of them.
All right, I changed something. I don't know if oh, someone's sending a fax. Hold on. Oh, I gotta pick up the fax, guys. I gotta pick up the fax. So I changed something. I don't know if I sound worse or better. Um, uh, Jack, the website is called hambone, like the ham and the bone.ca, and one of the pictures there, if you click on it, it gives you all the details. But if you're following us on Facebook, I always post links with information on where to go and how to get there and whatnot. So I don't know if you have Facebook. You can check us out on the Ontario CB Radio Club. Yeah. So Dan, how's my audio now? Any different?
A little bit louder, but still kind of muffled to a point.
All right, give me a second. Settings, audio.
You're not as clear as you normally are.
Right now, Nick is showing the Hamfest in Milton. That was my own hometown. I had a house there one time. Actually, I had two. I sold them both. I sold one, but I retired. The other one's still on.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I did, guys. Maybe I'm too loud. Now I'll move away from the microphone a little bit, and yeah, might be a little bit better. But I yell. I'm loud, so because I'm close to the other mic. So I don't know if my voice is picking up from the Bluetooth or from the actual phone. So there's a lot of things going on, and it's not the time to troubleshoot now, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you. And yeah, we got some audio going on. What is that? Oh, yeah. All right. We have a commercial. Yeah. Yeah. Bill is saying there's nothing wrong with my audio. Anyway, I'll try to keep it professional here and, you know. All right. So, hey, Cliff. Hey, Cliff is here. Cliff. Hold on. Thanks, Cliff, for the birthday wishes. Thanks so much. Cliff, I'll check you in number 37, okay? Number 37 is 965, 9 Oscar Charlie, 965. Cliff. Good stuff, Cliff. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Yes, sir. Good stuff. All right. Let me see on Zello, on YouTube. Sorry, I don't want to miss anybody. And this and this. All right. And we have 5 new posts. Ooh. Okay. Good stuff. All right. Back to you guys on Zello. Go ahead. What would you like to talk about? Or if you have any questions, concerns, complaints, comments, suggestions, go ahead.
You guys still doing the net call? 933 Saskatchewan, Canada.
Yes, sir. 933. Let me check you in, my friend. Let me check you in. You are number 38 on the check-ins list. 933 Saskatchewan. Yes, sir. Number 33. Was the name Kevin? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, Roger, Nick. First personal cabin. Just got back in the van here, driving down the road.
All right, good stuff, Kevin. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. We did it tonight because last night yours truly got stuck and we couldn't do it. So, and then it was good for me because 9 o'clock I went to bed. I ate something. I went to bed. I woke up. 5 a.m. I ate something at 5 a.m. and then I slept again and I woke up at 10 o'clock today. So tonight I'm all pumped, We can take it all night long if you guys want, and I can escort you to the church, meaning with if you take the Zello with you on your way to the church. Over.
Sounds good. Looking forward to going to church with you.
Yeah, let us pray to the Lord.
Adam said he's going.
God said, let there be communication, and he created Citizen's Band.
You weren't supposed to hear that, Adam. It was supposed to be an intervention.
Uh-oh. Hey, guys, Neil, send a picture of his shack, of his Radio Shack. Sorry, Neil, I didn't see that earlier. Very nice, very nice. Neil, I can get you an Oscar Charlie call sign if you want. I don't remember your location. If you are in Canada, you can be a 9 Oscar Charlie. If you're somewhere else, if you're in the States, I can give you 2 Oscar Charlie or 163 Oscar Charlie or 18 Oscar Charlie, depending on your location. So if you want, you can, let us pray to the world. Hallelujah. And yeah, so Neil, let me know. You send some nice pictures. I'm going to try to get in there again. There is the shack, guys. There is the shack. I don't know if you can see it. The table with all the radios. And then the other picture was one of his antennas. I don't know if you guys can see with the glare, but it's pretty good. And yeah, that's Neil on his man cave. All right, good stuff. Thanks, Neil, for sending us the picture. Sorry, I didn't see that earlier. I'm multitasking here. And there's Neil again and again. Yeah, it's just my bad. The pictures went the first time. It's just my bad that I didn't look at them on time. All right. East Coast UK. Yes, of course. East Coast UK. So we got it's up to you if you want to get a call sign. And since you are on Facebook, there is QSL cards that you can download and use on Cluster DX. I'll make some with your division. So yeah, whatever you like. Okay, who else is left, guys? Comments, concerns. What do you want to talk about? Cliff, don't say sorry. Don't worry about it. No, I didn't understand what happened. Why you say sorry? But yeah, don't worry about it. Wayne, did you hear from Ted? I hope all is well with him. I haven't heard Ted in a long while. So did you hear anything? If you cannot share it on the air, don't. Just say you know what I'm trying to say, right?
I haven't heard from Ted. I think he's been busy with snow removal. I thought he might join us tonight, though. No, I haven't talked to him.
Okay.
The last time I talked to Ted, it was last Sunday, and he said he was going to go visit his father, and that's all I've heard.
Yeah, his dad hasn't been well.
Hey, guys, Nick, you got like a regular AM channel that you also put on for this club?
No, we're just on 16 lower side. The reason for the lower side is we get more range without conditions on lower side. Otherwise, no. The answer is no. We don't have an AM channel. There's no way I can monitor all the channels at the same time. So yeah, no, only 16 lower.
Yeah, that makes total sense. All good. That was cool. That was fun. So I'll keep seeing testing out my equipment this way. Breaker.
Yeah, go ahead, the breaker.
That's a good idea. We need an AM channel.
Don't pick Channel 6. Please don't pick Channel 6.
I was thinking Channel 5.
Well, that's not bad. Hey, that's a good choice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. That's Channel 5, yeah? Okay.
You know what? All the South Americans seem to like it.
What was that about South America again? You said it. I didn't quite get that.
They said all those people in South America, they seem to like Channel 5.
And there's Dennis. There's Dennis.
Well, go on Channel 40 AM and you get the Mexican taxi service.
From the All Tube Radio Network. They're live on YouTube every Saturday night.
There's lots of courses.
You can go and check them out. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, guys, I'm showing the Old Tube Radio Network. Dennis is out there doing the live. They do it every Friday night. They are on channel 11 a.m. Okay, channel 11 a.m. and you get to hear all kinds of old radios like Johnson's and the Vikings and T-Berries and old, most of them 23 channel tube radios. and they key up on AM, and you will be surprised. Excuse me, you'll be surprised how many people uh, are doing this thing, and how many people are on the air, and conditions are amazing. I don't know, like I try to watch them every Friday. I mean, sorry, every Saturday night after 21, because it's 21 South Carolina doing a live stream, and then I go to Dennis's stream. So you would be amazed how many people are with old CB radios with tubes, and they key up, and sometimes you get up to 120 check-ins, not all from the radio, but you would be surprised on channel AM in Fresno, California, guys. Yeah, and Dennis is a good guy. I invited him over one time. Let's see when we're gonna get the we're gonna find the time to make a video together. But yeah, uh, great show. I always watch it. So there's people transmitting and checking in on channel 11 AM, and say the person says, "Oh, I'm using the T-Berry, I don't know, 3 whatever," and Dennis will put it up on the screen, and we can see the radio, and it's amazing how these radios sound on AM. Amazing. So yeah, that's what I'm showing right now. Some the Old Tube Radio Network live stream.
I was on there earlier on today, and yeah, he's pretty good. And all the old radios from way back, holy moly! I think they're Heathkit radios. God, never heard of half of them. And some of them are home built, like they built them right off using what do you call a tomato can, cut it in half and make their own chassis.
Yeah, everyone and anyone back in the day, here in electronics like Techniques, Iowa, Sansui, they all made CB radios, or they had somebody make them for them.
Yeah, there's some Swans. Another Japanese radio I cannot remember. They used to make radio control stuff for model airplanes and stuff. I forgot what they were. Damn. But yeah, there's a bunch of makers out there that made all this stuff. And the tubes they use are common tubes. You can find them anywhere. But some of them are, watch who you buy them from. Some of them are very greedy.
One unknown base station was a General Electric Super Base, and I think it was just a clone of the Washington, or I could have been wrong. I could be wrong. I think it might have been the Madison or the Cobra 2000. Yeah, but it was a good base.
Back in the day, in the 60s and 70s, we used to get a lot of magazines that told you how to make a CB radio or an audio amplifier for a record player, stuff like that. Little workarounds in there. We did it once time. My friend, a good friend of mine, John Sportel, we got together and we went down to a place called Atwater Electronics over on Dundas Highway in Wharton Way. They're gone now. And then we bought all the crap to put one together. And for a tuner, we had to go down to Buffalo, a place down there that sold all that stuff. And actually, there's a company down in Buffalo that you could actually buy all the parts to make a 40 channel or 23 channel back then radio. And bits and pieces, you give the payments, and they would send you this, and you get more payments, they send you more. It's pretty good.
Well, now out of Buffalo on Monday nights, Channel 16 on GMRS radios, they have their, I think it's a national net call, and I think sometimes they share it between all over the United States.
Well, I did actually, using plans off a magazine, I actually built a radio, and this was about 1970. And, you know, after I put together my 23 channel radio and finished the whole thing, I got the cabinet and everything, it was cheaper for me to buy one.
Yeah, usually the case. When I first got into the radio, I had it, like I said, I only started with a walkie-talkie. And when I bought it, I thought I was going to get on the radio right away. No, I couldn't afford the batteries for the silly thing. And then when I bought the rechargeable batteries, I had to go buy a charger. I bought it in 1983, and I didn't get transmitting on that until mid-84.
Yes, Neil, yes.
It was,
I saw the radios.
I was going to high school. I had a job, but my mom set me up my priorities. If it wasn't for my mom, I would have been a total wreck. She straightened me out. I tell you, when I got out of high school, all of a sudden, Mom became a genius.
You know, the walkie-talkies back then would have about 10 batteries, and 2 of them were dummies. You take them out and you put rechargeable batteries in, because a regular battery you buy from any store is 1.5 volts. A rechargeable battery is 1.2 volts. So you put 2 more in there and you're okay. And then put the charger in and you're honking. Now, what you do is if you have one that you can plug a microphone in, that's fantastic. And also, some of them have a plug-in for an external antenna, which I have. I have that myself. And you have yourself an AM radio. It's actually walkie-talkie. Unplug everything. Do everything, and you're all set.
Let's listen on 11 a.m. Yes, Neil, I saw the antenna.
I was working a laundromat. I didn't call it work. I mean, for the entire night, all I did was 20 minutes worth of work. That's not a real.
Any stations here on
but it was
over?
It was pocket money in my money. It was pocket change in my pocket, and it was a great place to study. I had to study for my exams, and I couldn't study at home. I have a little brother, and God love him, but you can't really get a moment of peace around him. But that's just a little brother. That's pros and cons. I mean, he was a great little kid, I'll tell you that. Well, I'm blessed to have him as a little brother, but I needed a space to go and
go ahead,
study.
Roger.
The laundromat where I was working was a perfect spot.
The old tube radio, and that's pretty damn
the guys
good.
are talking,
I was going to go on today,
in the
but
middle.
neck instead. But it starts at 8 o'clock, and I don't know what it ends. I forgot. I never stayed long enough.
First gentleman I ever talked to on the CB radio, he was named Patrick, and his handle was the Fawns. He was the first guy I ever talked to on the radio.
First guy I ever talked to was a guy from Brampton. I lived in Mississauga. And he calls up the Skyhawk. And I said, what do you got for radio? TRC 451. Oh, okay, that's just an ordinary, 12 amp radio. And he thought it was king shit because he had an Archer beam up those 3-element beams. And he thought it was king shit. And he said, are you running an amp? No. What's an amp? I had to teach him that.
A lot of people get a good antenna, and people think they're running illegal. And no, it's not the case. It's a very good antenna. And 451 is a very good radio. That was 40 channel, and they could be. I think that was basically similar to the Cobra 148. I could be wrong, but they were great radios. I mean, a lot of people talk down about the Radio Shack, but let me tell you, you go and buy those purple rechargeable batteries. I bought that for my walkie-talkie, and I went through 2 walkie-talkies, and they stopped taking. I bought those batteries in '84, and they stopped taking a charge in 2004. So they didn't owe me anything. They were worth every penny, and they paid for themselves after, after 2 years. They paid for themselves, and then the rest is all bonus. And I've had those batteries up until 2004, and they stopped taking the charge then. So that's a long, think about it, 1984 to 2004. Yeah, those batteries lasted that long. I didn't have to buy double A's for that in that time span. Yeah, I saved a ton of money.
That's excellent, you know, which some radios, like for example, I got a 255 walkie-talkie. It has only 8 cells, well, 2 dummies. I took them out and put regular batteries in and screw it. And
Hi,
it works
Dennis.
fine. 10 regular 1.5 volt. And also, we talked about antenna, you know, you're allowed 60 feet in Canada, and you're allowed a beam, no problem, a rotor, and just turn it any way you like, and you do very well. I have a 60-foot tower and a beam. I got that beam actually I bought it from Nick, and it works
Yep.
perfectly okay. You know, plus I
Ya
got
su
horizontal
Pablo.
beam, I made it myself.
Ya
That's
su
to get to those,
Pablito.
you know, guys down south, you know, the weirdos.
Ina
Not
yun.
California, no,
Kasi
a
nas
little
bono
further
to.
Well, I'd be out on my walkie-talkie on Lawrence and Norton Park there on that bridge, and I was talking to a friend of mine, Dog Patch Kid, and he's up on 9th Line and Highway 7 in Cedarville, that little community there. And it was like, this was like not skip, it was just an everyday occurrence. If I was outside, we talked almost every day with that little radio, and even with the rubber ducky antenna, I would get them about between 3 and 5. But if I took that duck off and I extended the antenna up, it was 9 and 5.
Yeah, a lot of guys use them if they live in a 12-story apartment. They get up on the balcony and they start talking. Holy mackerel! You got all of a sudden, hey man, you're where are you? You're coming in really well, and they're maybe 5 or 6 kilometers away. Well, I'm on an apartment building. Well, yeah, no wonder you got up. Okay. And then some of them were only 100 milliwatt, and then later on, Radio Shack made them 3 watts, and then 4, and now they're 5 for AM only.
Well, when I went to go see my friend Steve, the Charger days, and I brought over that walkie-talkie for the first time, I shot skip from Lawrence and Norton Park on 160 feet off the ground on a balcony, and I shot skip to Chicago, Illinois, for about I think it was about maybe 5 minutes. That's it.
That's fun to do, you know, a simple little thing you put in your pocket and go out there. I know one kid, I picked him up, you know, Channel 14, an Archer Space Patrol, you know, those little $9 for 2 or something, or maybe just 1. Realistic, they're ancient. But I picked one up, where the hell was I? I was in Niagara Falls, and it was on some guy's apartment, and I was talking on my walkie-talkie, I was just visiting the fella. I picked up on channel 14, I picked up, holy mackerel, little Archer Space Patrol. I said, where are you? He told me he's in Detroit. I said, what? Couldn't believe it.
That was that little Space Patrol one. I think the B-52s, right? If you watch the video, the you know, that little beep, 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 that was what he was using. He was using one of those little Archer Space Patrol walkie-talkies on stage. That was hilarious.
Who's that?
The problem with Archer Space Patrols is when you transmit to them, they pick up everything.
Case with those one-channel jobs. You know, I had my dad first when I was about 9. I think it was just turning 9.
Yep.
He bought these packs, these 240, two GE walkie-talkies, and they were channel 14, and they were very limited range. I could wave to you and scream at you, and you could hear me, but you wouldn't hear me over the radio. I was thinking, oh my God, that's terrible.
They were used in the movie Back to the Future, where Marty McFly would turn the thing sideways, go, Doc, Doc, Doc. That's what they were.
We used to play we used to play tag with them because every kid had one, right? And I mean, my neighbor Nicky had a TRC 88, which was 1.5 watts, so he had more power
Oh, what happened? What happened?
than any of us, right?
Yes, sir.
We would be playing, hide and seek, and you give out some clues to where you're hiding, right? And, and there I am, and I'm playing it, my battery falls out, and I can still hear the guy talking, so I said, fine, I found you. You're
good old Arson Space Patrol. They were great little toys. I bought that at Walmart last Christmas. A couple of small little radios on 47-meter bands. I think that's what they were. And they were just a toy. And for the kids. And I said, well, how far you guys get with it? Well, my grandson lived in Milton. He was on Ontario Street in Milton. And the park was about maybe 3 kilometers away. And they could talk to each other. I couldn't believe it. And we took a 9-volt battery.
Well, in my neighborhood, what's happening now, a lot of people are buying these GMRS radios and FRS radios. And, the Motorola's only take 3 AA batteries. And I listen to the whole band. I just hit scan on mine, and I run rechargeables in them. And, it seems to work good. And once in a while, I'll hear somebody going, hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? They bought a new set of radios. They're on channel 1. They haven't even, when you turn them on the first time, it's channel 1. That's what you get. And, unless you change channels. So, I hear these guys on channel 1, and that's a low power station, half a watt maybe. So they want to know how far they're walking and talking. I'm going, yeah. And I'm going, I get on the channel, and I say, well, guys, I'm up here at Ted Reeves Arena. I don't give them my real location. You never do. And I said, I'm about Ted Reeves here, Ted Reeves Arena here, and I hear you guys loud and clear. And then all of a sudden they go, well, we got to change the channel. I said, why? They said, this channel is busy. I'm going, no, it's not busy. You were here before me. And they got this idea that, well, if somebody's on a channel, they have to, why avoid them? I'm going, why did you get those radios in the first place? To see how far they can talk? And then you hear some other party out there, and they want to talk to you, you run away. I mean, the whole idea about radio, and like I said, the whole idea behind two-way radios is to communicate and see who's in your community and say hello to them. Hey, how's it going? What are you doing? What type of radio you have? Blah blah blah. Make a friend maybe. You never know. And they were using the word over. Every conversation. I'm going, what are you guys, Stewie and Brian from Family Guy? You don't have to say over, because every time you let go of your microphone, there's a chirp. There's a designated chirp. Motorola has a chirp. They have a different chirp for a Cobra and Unity. They all have 3 different things. And that chirp is there like a Rogers beep. You can turn it off and on if you want, but the Roger, I used to say Roger. The joke was going on earlier. This was Roger. Who's Roger? That's how they ended their conversation, and that's why they call it a Roger beep instead of a Bobby beep or a Billy beep or a Joey beep.
They're lots of fun. I give them to my grandkids. I got about 5 of them here. They were meant for hunting, deer hunting. I was doing that, but I gave up the deer. It was deer. I let them run around. But at the time, I was using them. So now I've got them here. I've got about 5 of them here. So I give them to my grandkids. They're full of batteries. They go out there, and they're way out in the field. Can you hear me now? Yes. Can you hear me now? Yes. They got so mad at me, they took the radio, moved it away from their face, and looked over the top of the weeds and started screaming, yes! Like that. I just laughed. But, and we can always change channel, because where I live, it's not a problem. There's nobody on it. Unless you live near a baseball diamond or a place where people play soccer and that, they got those radios going. Or a big park.
Well, there's daycare centers in my area, and about 4 of them. And
Go to sleep, Neil. Go to sleep. Thanks for coming.
You got to keep track of the youngsters.
Enjoy your weekend.
Between
we'll see you usually on Fridays. We'll see you next Friday.
It gets busy sometimes.
Next Friday, same time.
Sometimes.
Oh yeah.
During the week, there's 4 or 5 daycare centers that use them. And, you know, I hear them all, you know.
Yeah, I agree with him on that one. The nice thing about it too is, well, I've got a bunch of old ones. They only have 14 channels on them. And the new ones have 25. And I just, well, it doesn't matter for me. We're out in the sticks where we live. I'm like Adam. He lives in nowhere. I live in nowhere. I give the kids the radio and they go and
Hi, Steve.
talk all they want. You never hear any
Thanks for coming.
no problem at all. And have a good time. We go to Milton sometimes. I have another house there. And,
I'll check you in number 39. Okay, Steve. Number 39.
I said, well, if they're on playing
If I can find my pen.
at the park, just change the channel to the next one. Let me know, and then I'll do
Number
the same thing. They use
39.
a Boofang, and the Boofang, I just tune it to the channel they're at.
Yeah, I got these waterproof.
I'm showing Dennis because last night we couldn't do the net.
You know, because people use them.
I got stuck
If you're in a construction
behind an
zone area,
airport and I couldn't cross the runway.
where you hear them talking,
And
you stay away from those
yeah,
channels because those guys
we're
are
doing it
working,
tonight. So I'm
they're
just
operating
showing
cranes, and it's
Dennis
a free,
over
it's,
there.
it's a good application for it, you know, but, you know, sometimes the guys get heated up and, you know, you got your kids listening in and they, you know, it's a work situation, they're stressed out and sometimes they say the bad word or they get mad and say this guy's a real dum-dum, you know, instead of but what they're saying, they go, well, long I took it, this and that and that, this, and the language becomes
How's
very,
everything with
know,
you, Steve? Everything okay?
crude, you know, like the old CB radio, you know, trucker channel. It's like, I'm not going to blame the truckers.
Yeah.
There's some colorful language is what I'm looking for on those channels when they're in a construction site. It's very colorful channels, and they don't realize as they go and build up and in the high rises, they're building high rises. Their signal is going out further and further. Yeah, and they get some colorful guys. I mean, there was a Canadian Tire at one time. They were using them, and I was having fun with them.
Yeah, check out number 2. Listen, we got two naked women. Can you give these a hand? Watch them run.
Yeah, we need someone in the paint department. Yeah, anyone in the paint department. And these guys would scatter around. Well, who said that? I don't know. Somewhat. They just, yeah, but you know, they switched to private frequency. They pay for the service.
What happened?
Now, but for a while, teasing them, like having a bit of fun, you know. And all I do when it came to the daycare centers, I just say, "Good morning, people. How are you today?" And now one time it says, "Good morning, Bluebell Academy." He goes, "Nope, this is the one by Ted Reeves." And there's Bluebells across the street from me, and then there's Ted Reeves. They have a daycare center there, and then there's a daycare center south of Girard near Kimberley Public School. And I'm going, oh, wow. And there's one up the street again. And like 5 of these places, they all use the same channel. That's what's really weird.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. But, you know, I did have fun with Canadian Tire when I told them that we have 2 naked women at the checkout and we need assistance. And then I was sitting in my car, and I can't believe that about 10 guys showed up. You know, that was hilarious for me.
Harmless. I mean, it's really harmless. It's you know. And, you know, I wouldn't interfere with their work on purpose, but just crack them up, you know. Sometimes I'd go and say, oh, Merry Christmas. And they say, who said that? But, I mean, where I used to work painting, you got 30 guys working a floor, right? And we're doing epoxy flooring, and I mean, you got 3 floors, you got maybe 90 guys working for you, then you got to tell them, hey, what's going on. And to phone each and every one of them would take forever. Where a radio, bang, everyone hears it. Bang, everyone gets the message. Done. It's a time saver. And a lot of office buildings are using that too. It's simple, bang, everyone gets the memo, boom, you know, no matter where you are in the building, you get a paging system. It's so beneficial for them too.
That sounds good. I'm going to give the radio back to Nick. And he's probably sitting there wondering, where the hell can I get on? Well, Nick, you're getting on next.
Oh, well, thanks, guys. Thanks. I was thinking, because it's already 11:30, let me put the volume down. I turned on channel 11 a.m. just in case if we can, if there is any conditions and we can get any stations from Fresno on channel 11 a.m. But there is no conditions. I don't know how they do it over there, and they talk to each other with all those old tube radios. But yeah, no conditions on this side of the the world. Do you guys want to do this every Friday or every Saturday? Because I don't know if it is because it's Saturday. Today you are so talkative. All of you are, speaking, and I don't know. Is it what did you have to drink today? Is it your drinks, or it doesn't really matter because it's a Saturday night? So go ahead, tell me.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Coffee. Late in the day. But no, it's a buildup of what happened during the week. And we just blab our mouths off there, Nick. And we early, I said, when I get myself up and running on CB radio again, I'm going to be doing that almost every time I get on radio. But this is the closest thing I can get. I mean, I'm guaranteed long distance
Yes,
on this channel.
enjoy your Sunday. Yeah, I was gonna say, Rob, you don't drink coffee on Fridays. You should drink more coffees on Friday. I'll send you a delivery. I'll send you Uber from Tim Hortons. I'll send you an extra large coffee.
Up to my article in coffee. I can't believe it. I got a tin of Tim Hortons, which I don't particularly like, but I'm going to use it up anyway. It was given to me as a gift, so hey. But usually, at one time I had 4 or 5 bags. At one time I had a whole case, like 120 pots of coffee.
Wow.
And it was McDonald's coffee. I couldn't buy coffee for a long time. I didn't have to, but I love. There's a place out by Freddy's, right? You know Fred? No, you know Joey, the guy I bought the radio off of. There's a place out by him called The Remarkable Bean, and then there's one out in my neighborhood too. And they have the best coffee, and I'm sorry to tell you this, but I think it's the best coffee in Ontario.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Well, good to know. Good to know. What about Eri? Eri, what happened tonight?
Oh, not much. I shoveled like crazy, and I had my snowblower out, snow blowing. I got a driveway that's about a mile long, a mile wide, huge. And if you ever come down, we go to Hanover. You just past my house, only a very short distance. If you ever come down, pop in, you like. And I got a huge property, I got 3 acres, and maybe more, I'm not sure. And I want to put up another antenna. I want to put up a dipole, but this time I'm going to make it an inverted D. And I'll try that, give it a shot. But other than that, it's been pretty good up here. Right now, we got a terrible snowstorm coming right now. Oh, God, it's coming down like crazy. I can't see anything out there. And, oh, well, no problem. I got my nice big Kubota snowblower, and it's got lots of power. And
and it works really well too. Holy crap! I can do my driveway in about an hour. With the regular snowblower, it would take me 3 hours.
Yeah, Ari, I wasn't talking about all that. I asked, what did you had to drink today? And you're so talkative. And also, or let me put it this way. Let me plug this in here. What did you had to? What did you smoke today? Is it something that you smoked different from Fridays, or something that you drank different from Fridays? Like, help me here.
Oh yeah, well, I have marijuana. I have a nice crop growing every year, and I grow for my kids. They bring the plants up from London area, some greenhouse up there. So I got a nice big, huge bag of flowers. Oh, flowers, dude. Yeah, cool. And for drink, I drink water. And I've had about my 5th one right now. I'm doing okay. And my wife went to bed already, so she's done. And yeah, other than that, as for marijuana, no problem. I got tons of it here. And I give it away sometimes to my friends and stuff like that. And it's powerful stuff, man. It'll blow your asshole off.
I miss the old weed. I miss smoking weed. But I can't do it anymore, but I can still take some edibles. And the thing about edibles is when they kick in, you're never ever ready for it. You never are.
I haven't smoked in 30 years. 40 years, sorry, 40 years. So it doesn't bother me at all. Not addicted. If you're a smoker, yeah, I understand.
Okay. Okay, so that explains everything. Because on Fridays you come say hello, you check in, and then you disappear for the rest of the night, and we never hear from you. So that's why I was curious as to what have you been drinking or what have you been smoking. Yeah. Okay, guys. 2 hours and 40 minutes. I don't know if you have anything else. The channel on Zello is always on. So if you would like to stay and continue the conversation and speak freely, some things we cannot say on the air, especially when I'm streaming. You know that, and thank you for respecting that, because there's certain things that we cannot say on the air, and yeah. But other than that, yeah. So the channel, the Zello channel, will be on. The channel is on 24/7. If you haven't downloaded Zello, go ahead and download it. It's free to use, free to download. You just make a name, a profile with your name or a nickname or a call sign, and go down below where it says channels and search for channels, and look for Ontario CB Club, and you will get us on Zello. And then you can come and join us every Friday at 9 p.m., except tonight, because yours truly couldn't do yesterday, last night, Friday. All right, guys, let me hear you one more time, whoever is left here, or if you want to say something else before we say good night from the live stream. Over.
Well, you know me, Nick. 9 Oscar Charlie, 156, Southern Ontario, in the town of Durham. Not the region of Durham, the town of Durham.
I know Tango 962. And I'm still here, Trans-Canada Radio 5322, up in the Danforth Village. You know my name, it's Rob.
Hey, Dan, I didn't know you were here all this time. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, you enjoyed the conversation, I guess, as much as I did.
Yeah, I've been in and out of the shack here doing some things, but I've been listening most of it, yep.
All right, all right, good stuff. Who else is left here? Wayne, are you still with us? I know David is with us also. I don't know if Jack still here. Yeah, who else is here?
9:33. Kevin's still here.
Kevin, you kept quiet all this time. What were you doing? You were fixing something? I know some of our listeners, they like working on the side and listening on the side while working. Some of them are chopping wood. I don't know if you have a walkie-talkie or you have earphones and you went outside and plow the snow and listening to us. Uh, what were you doing all this time?
Well, I got invited away this evening to go to a supper. A hunting guide from Alaska was in town, and he was telling some of his hunting stories. So I was gone for a few hours and just got back home about a half hour ago.
Oh, okay, okay, good stuff, good stuff. I don't like killing animals, but yeah, whatever. Uh, whatever your hobby is, and yeah, we're not gonna argue now. All right. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Thanks for stopping by. Who else? I know Wayne is here again. Who else is here? Let me hear you guys before we say good night.
They're a lot easier to eat. Kill them first.
You buy the meat at the store and you don't think about, oh, hunting's a bad thing, but how did it get there to the store? And yeah, I like moose meat. I love moose meat. Yeah, I'm nuts for moose meat. As a matter of fact, if I'm eating a steak and someone tries to pull it away, I eat like a dog, man.
All right. Okay. Thanks. I don't. Well, I eat meat once in a blue moon. So yeah. Anyway, who else is here and would like to say good night? Let me hear you guys. Let's leave some space. Who else is here left? Going once. Going twice. I'm joking. All right, guys. We're gonna say good night. I want to say a big, huge thank you for joining us on a Saturday night. I got everybody's comments. I'm just checking here. Neil says it's Sunday morning there. Enjoy there, Neil. I know we probably have 6 hours difference, or if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, good stuff. I covered everybody. I didn't miss anyone's comments. So, yeah, we're gonna say good night. Only 5 people watching in total, 3 here and 2, and somebody else just joined on YouTube. Just about we're about to say good night. If you just joined, if you look, we're looking at we're watching at the old Tube Radio Network, which is streaming live right now as we speak on YouTube. Go ahead and check them out. They're on channel 11 AM, and they use old tube radios to go on the air on channel 11 and in Fresno, California. And you'll be amazed how many people have those radios and they use them and they get on the air and they check in live over there. All right. I'm going to say good night to everybody. Have a great weekend and a good week coming up. Our next rendezvous is on Friday, going back to our original schedule. Friday night live net at 9 p.m. sharp. And yeah, I'm going to say good night and 73, everybody.
Good night, Nick. 73s.
73s to you, Nick, and God bless you, buddy. We love you.
Yeah, yeah. I love you too, guys.
Never hurt his neck. Have a good sleep.
'73 from the UK, and good morning. Catch you next week.
Yes, Neil. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around. I forgot you're on Zello too. You could have jumped in the conversation. All right. I hope we didn't bore you with our, with talking about stories about walkie-talkies and stuff like that. Thanks for sticking around. Okay, thanks, guys. Thank you all for coming. If you're watching on YouTube, don't go right away. I'll stay a little longer on YouTube. We're gonna try a couple things. Yeah. So thanks everybody. I'm gonna say good night to you guys on Zello and to our stream on Facebook. 73, and I will see you on the next one. Over. All right, that's done.
And I'm going to call it a night too because in 10 minutes, this Twilight Zone is on, and I love recording that. Okay, we're talking and we're done. 10/7 for the evening. Probably going to be on tomorrow night or Monday night. We'll give you a shout then. This is Trans Canada Radio 5322 in the Danforth Village. Robbie's the name, and we're going 10/7. 73s to everyone.
All right, if you're still with us on YouTube, thanks guys for sticking around. We had our live net on Saturday instead of Friday. We usually do it every Friday night at 9 p.m. sharp. Except from last night, we couldn't do it last night. So let's see if we can get some volume coming in from here. Should be able to get some volume. Let me see. We're gonna try and get some audio from Dennis. I have to find my stuff here. Hold on. What happened to the sound? There you go. I got it. See, 75 people checked in.
Then to SWL 76, and I was looking because I thought I saw somewhere that 76 needed to check in. Although, last week they checked in from Eastern Canada, Nova Scotia, so I'm not sure where he might be tonight. He is the world's traveler. Let's go to SWL 77. 77/1017.
Wow, that's an old radio.
Out there on the web. And Dennis, thank you for everything that you do. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. We are. I was going to go adjust my receive audio because it seemed low. And I just popped the Orban meter up with the LKFS meter. That's the level below full scale being 0. And we're like at minus 14. That's like, whoa, I would normally be turning it down. So I'm going to just leave it there. That is the ultimate test that I have my receives calibrated correctly, because you are super loud. And the LKFS meter is proving that. Sounds great. So we'll talk more about it when the radios are gone. Yes, sir. Okay, 77's in. Let me click the button. SWL 78. I thought I saw a test from Richard. Okay, that's last week. All right, well, 78 already out there. Wild Wildemore. I'll be showing up some point. And you're getting a hand wave from Mark Sandquist saying hello, 77. Yeah, Foxman 362 says 1017 is banging in on the meters. Made me check. I was going to go turn things up. I said, no, I got to turn them down. That's a new radio, by the way. He's going to tell us about that. It is obviously in tip-top shape. I think he did a little polish on that thing. Let's go to SWL 79. Oh, I got to check in for 79. There's a note here to do that. SWL 80. SWL 81. SWL 82. Hey, good evening. 82 checking in from the Dish Banks of Iowa. I made it. Yeah, were you out driving around? Well, yeah, I got off about 3 or 4 o'clock. So, yeah, went in at 3 in the morning and drove in the fog most of the day. I was going to say, you went in when it was really foggy. And then it comes and it goes. It depends on where you're at. And then when the sun starts coming out, it makes it even worse. Here in central Fresno, at about 11, from about 11 to 3 to 3:30, we were pretty good. And then it just started rolling in. So hopefully you missed some of it. You know, I just put my sunglasses on. I just pretend it was sunny all day. I think that's the way to do it. And I can tell because you sound, despite everyone's best efforts, you still sound like you might be in a good mood. That is the voice, and he is always in a good mood, despite everyone's best efforts to make otherwise. No, on Friday nights, we make sure that we put Mr. Bones in a good mood on the Digit Banks sideband net. You can tune it in here locally on channel 36 lower, 27365. So if you do have a tube radio that goes up there, bring it by. If not, to dial in. There's a spot for visitors and anybody to check in. He's got a great transmitter and receiver, so if there are conditions, and all of those who are watching the Old Tube Radio Network right now who have checked into the Ditch Banks sideband net from afar, raise your hand. And yeah, there's many, because you know where to be on a Friday evening. Anyway, Ron, thanks for doing that, and I'm glad you are home safe and sound. All right, and thanks for your show tonight. Have a good one. All right, and Steve Edwards saying, I heard you, Bones, on my SBE console, so you were getting out. All right. Good deal. We had Ditch Banks sideband that Fridays, most Fridays, right here on your CB radio on 36 lower. Speaking of lower, let's go lower, down to page 1, where we see SWL 23. Mr. Skidoo, sorry for the late check-in. It was the fall. Yeah, I know you were trying to check in earlier and you just couldn't find the building. He was playing the OTR Scrabble with Espresso Trucking Company. I've played with them before. They steal the little chip things. They misspell words. If things aren't going well, they upset the table. So how did you fare until I spelled microphonium? How many points do you get for that? Things got heated, and now the ceiling tiles have Scrabble tiles in them. Yeah, I've been there before. I'm not sure if I ever had enough letters to spell microphonium. So, well, collect everything, and we'll play the next time they're in town. We can't get some stuff. SWL23. Let me go back up and make it official. Espresso Trucking Company. Yeah, we'll have to get them to do a little roundabout thing. Get them lost in the fog, and maybe they'll come by with one of their classic hits. Thank you there, 23. Always good to have you stop by. Heard some people on 220 here in Fresno that were talking to Santa Cruz. And Ron, are you still there? Who did you talk to on Friday? It wasn't Santa Cruz. It was Monterey? Yeah, Monterey. The guy was in a mobile. Second time we've talked to this guy in a mobile out of Monterey. So he's got some little hillside, but it's pretty good for a mobile. Yeah, 23 Scooter is out in that area, and I know there is a spot, and I don't know if it's, a little glitch between the hills or something where the signal comes up and bounces around. I know when you get up 152 and the other roads there towards Gilroy, there's another spot where the 2-meter repeaters start coming in. So there is something going on with some shadowing. So good deal. But Monterey, Santa Cruz, and the Central Valley, that's a good mix. All right, thanks for checking in. All right. And thank you, 23. The Old Tube Radio Network, page 4, and we are continuing on with SWL 83. And then we're going to check in for 84, 86, 87, and 88. Of course, that's the Cheerios Kid, Mountain Maid, Candy Girl, and the Snowy Owl, respectively. Respectively speaking. SWL 89. SWL 90. Got a proxy check-in for 90. SWL 91. And I'll have to go back if Mr. Felix checked in early, because I was kind of in and out of the air chair. And I tried to get everybody that wanted to be in. Also, hello to John in Zero Land. Charlie Echo Sierra, listening Central Nebraska on Facebook. There is, I don't know if it's in Nebraska, it's one of the Kiwi SDRs, and they are out in the Midwest, and they run, it's promoting some type of an AM, 75-meter AM group, but it has a great receiver, and it is like a good first or second hop here to the Central Valley. I often use it for testing. I think they might be in Missouri, but that general area sometimes can be a really good hop here on 10 meters and maybe even 11 as well. So thanks for joining us, John, on the various shortwave listener device. Let's go to SWL 92. And I've got a couple we've got some Echolink links to do too, so we'll get those coming up here in just a little bit. SWL 93, Leo checked in moments ago. Make sure I got the X on the square. And that's we're going to get Mr. Felix on the proxy check-in. SWL 95. I gotta know where to look. There it is. Right in front of me. SWL 95 checking in from Orlando, Florida. I haven't heard Florida much on well, I listen to Mal, NC4L, who does the Hole in the Wall Net. He's out in Hollywood, and they were actually coming in pretty good on 40, and when I tried to get back, I was like, nothing. It was a one-way communication, so. Hello in Orlando. Let's go to SWL 96. And I thought I saw Kokomo. Let me see if you're on my screen. Kokomo was listening. Kokomo's still on? Yeah, you're right at the top. How could I not see you? You were right in the front. So whoever is in Kokomo, even if it's not Kurt, I'm putting the X in the square. So you're checking in proxy for your friends in Kokomo. you might be on the other page too, but sometimes that happens. Let's go to SWL 97. Jim out there in Boston. SWL 98. Hello, Tracy. I love the song today. That's one of those, we call them bumpers in the business. And keep it short. You can play it kind of going into something and going out to something. SWL 99 Randy checked in earlier. And if you're listening, Ron, I said, sorry, 23 Scooter, I didn't see it. He says the station that probably checked in on Friday is 23's old buddy Isaac in his mobile on top of Fremont Peak, southeast of Salinas. Says it has a 360-degree coverage, so he can hit the Central Valley while talking to 23 on the coast in Santa Cruz. Maybe we can do a relay sometime. And I'm not sure, we just had good conditions, like clear skies or whatever. So I had a feeling, 23, I had a feeling you might have been involved with that one. So as you heard, Ron is north of me. He's a little higher elevation. His stuff is good. He has good equipment, good antenna, so he can hear that. So if he does it again, make sure you get a proxy check-in for the Ditch Bank sideband then. So there you go, Ron, Fremont Peak. All right, we are going over to SWL 100, so let me grab. Let me see if I can grab the Echo link and fire it up. And we've got a couple of stations, and I will take them in order by call signs. First off, let's get Tony.
Okay, thanks everybody for joining. Let me mute the sound here. Thanks for joining. Now I'm muted. Okay, it's your host Nick. Thank you for staying around. We will say good night. This is my good friend Dennis here in Fresno, California. You can go there if you want on the Old Tube Radio Network. Okay, Old Tube Radio Network. They're streaming live, and they're on channel 11 as we speak on AM. And yeah, so I want to say thank you guys. Good night, 73, and I will see you on the next one.
Son. We keep humping all night. We'll be in Dallas by morning. We're finally in Texas.
Hey, Bandit. We got you-know-who on my back door one more time.
Bandit, if you make a left turn on this next dirt road, then your ass is gonna be grass, and I'm gonna mow it.
You ought to put some preparation H on your lips, Buford, because you're talking out of your you-know-what.
This is the left, Bandit. Now you gonna take that challenge or not?
Come on, fat boy. Yeah. Snowman, you keep on hooking it down the road. Old Buford thinks he's suckered me into something, but it ain't gonna happen. We're both going out onto this desert, but only one of us is coming back. You hear that, Buford?
Are you ready, Gaylord? We are ready with Charge Akimbo. Are you ready, Reggie? We are prepared for combat. And are you ready, Bandit?
I was born ready, Lord-ass.
Just take a little look up to your right. Now take a little look up to your left. Now take a look behind you. I'm about to crush your walnuts.
About to get my walnuts out of here.
Breaker 19, come on back. Let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Antennas high, touching the sky, signals strong as we pass by. The Ontario CB Club is where we belong, under the open sky. So tune in now, don't be shy. Join our convoy, give it a try. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride the CB love that won't die. Come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Breaker 19, come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride the CB love that won't die.